This is a city that says more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Leading the Saints, that is head coach Kellen Moore. These guys looking for a repeat of last week's win here. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Buccaneers, Todd Bowles. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And we're off from Tampa. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Shuck working from the gun. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Back to throw. Shuck. Screen here for Kamara. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Third and long for him here. It's on target to Johnson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At the 39-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Design quarterback run here. And they're not going to give him an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Shuck running the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. straight ahead. Here's Miller. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On him quick, and they bring it down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. And in his 8th season as a QB, he's the one to lead them out.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. And certainly some momentum to build on today.
We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Try the right side with White. Escapes a defender. By a man, he's in the clear. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Saints and their running back about to get back to work. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Pistol snap here to Shuck. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air on third and long. Dialing up a receiver screen. Reaches the 40. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Hand off here for Miller. And no question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They give on second to Kamara. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Now Shuck to throw. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Drawing up the design keeper. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Kamara, and he gets in, touchdown! The Saints take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score, don't let it go to fourth and goal, and he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Group B to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Bucks to the line. First and 10. Irving gets it on the draw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So third and short coming up from the 33.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Jones out there to return it. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. 1st and 10 from the 32. Pressure coming, it's Shump. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Trying to get it with the option here. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Here's Shump, 1st and 10. And he put everything he's got behind it. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. From the gun, a give to Miller. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Throw here, 3rd down. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. And with less than a yard to go here, and they're leaving the offense out there. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I could close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. If the big guys up front saying, give me a push, then I'll do the rest.
Back to throw, Hill. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Kamara gets it off the option. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Chuck now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Saints, 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
On a keeper, here's Shuck. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run. What that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Kamara gets it on the draw. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. On the keeper, here's Shuck. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Catch is made in close. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards.
Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Gosh, I just love seeing wrinkles like that added to your offense in these key situations. Kind of call it the Andy Reid effect. He's been so good down here near the goal line, and that one, well, it almost went in for 6.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go now.
Kamara. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Group B to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Bucket. Here's nothing.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Bucs on offense now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam are what make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hits his running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. The give now to White. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it along the sideline. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Has it in close. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
They're going for this. Thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a first down. Running for it, here's Irving. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
They'll start things off with a run by Kamara. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin him back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Shock working from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Kevin Bartholomew, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll air it out on third. Screen here for Kamara. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Buccaneers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the
Mayfield now from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got his man, it's Auden. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
First down.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. 2nd and 3 now. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Mayfield. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. They send a receiver in motion right. 3rd and short, Mayfield. And this is another incompletion.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Mayfield throwing on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
It's a
Hey, I am
turnover on
all
down.
for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. And off headed right, Kamara. Get some space around midfield. Again, he's got room. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
On play action, here's Shuck. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. A very short kick here from the right hash. Groupie sends it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Buccaneers, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. That is enough time to put something together. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready, go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Mayfield set to pass. Dump off caught by his back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
To number 13. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He has it at the 33. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. Head coach Kellen Moore readying his Saints for their next series. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
19 Tiger.
Shuck now from the gun. Hits him on the in route. And this one does not go far. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that means 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll throw it. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Comes up empty on that one. And that'll bring up 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our trip
report.
around the league starts now in the Motor City. The Lions at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys.